Welcome to my channel. Try to hear the latest story.
My phone buzzed on the kitchen counter while I was pouring my morning coffee. It was Elena, my fiancée, with a text that hit like a sudden storm. Need to push back the wedding. Family crisis. My uncle in Seattle had a heart attack. Heading there now. I'll update you soon. I stared at the screen, my mind racing through concern and logistics. Our big day was set for June 22nd, just over 2 weeks away, at that elegant vineyard estate in Napa Valley we'd booked months ago. I'd handled most of the deposits, around $15,000 total, making sure to include cancellation protections from my experience running my custom furniture design firm. Okay, keep me posted. Need me to come with? I replied, setting the coffee down untouched. She responded quickly, No, stay put. It's chaotic here. Love you. I nodded to myself, figuring family stuff like that needed space. Elena had always spoken fondly of her Uncle Victor, the one who'd stepped in as a father figure after her dad passed young. I called her brother, Alex, to offer help, maybe book a flight or send something to the hospital. But Alex sounded puzzled. Uncle Victor? He's fine, playing golf in Florida last I heard. No heart attack. What's going on? That knot in my gut tightened. No uncle in Seattle? Elena's family was small. Her mom, brother, and a couple of cousins back east. I tried calling her voicemail. Texted again, no reply. I paced the living room of our shared condo, the one we'd picked out together 2 years ago, overlooking the bay in San Francisco. Maybe a mix-up. Maybe she meant a different relative. I forced myself to head to work, burying the worry in client meetings at my studio. The next evening, as I scrolled through Facebook absent-mindedly, a post from a shared acquaintance popped up, tagged photos of Elena. My breath caught. There she was, laughing under palm trees, cocktail in hand, on what looked like a Hawaiian beach. Not a hospital bed in sight. And the guy next to her, his hand on her waist, Derek, her ex from college, the one she described as overly possessive and long gone. The photos were fresh, timestamps from yesterday. Dinner at a seaside restaurant, snorkeling in crystal water, sunset walks. This wasn't some random run-in. It screamed planned getaway. I saved every image, my hands shaking, but I didn't react right away. Why blow up now? Let her dig deeper. She called 2 days later, her voice rushed. Hey love. Sorry for the radio silence. Uncle's stable now, but it was touch and go. Doctors say he'll pull through. She rambled on about IVs, worried cousins, late-night vigils. I let her talk, jotting notes on a pad like I was prepping a business proposal. Sounds rough, I said evenly when she finished. How's the weather holding up in Seattle? Rainy as usual? Yeah, pouring nonstop. Makes everything gloomier. She sighed dramatically. And Maui? Those beaches in the pics with Derek look pristine. Dead air on the line. Then, what pics? What are you talking about? The ones all over Facebook. You two look cozy. Your brother has no clue about any uncle crisis. You don't even have family in Seattle. My tone stayed flat, like discussing a delayed shipment at work. A beat. Okay, fine. I can explain. It wasn't a big deal. I'm listening. When she got home that night, our condo felt smaller, the air thicker. She sat across from me at the dining table I designed myself, sleek walnut with inlaid patterns. Her eyes were puffy, makeup smudged. I needed to sort things out with Derek before we tied the knot. We never really ended on good terms back then. It was haunting me. You faked a family emergency and flew to Hawaii with your ex. That's your idea of sorting things? Don't overreact. It was just a weekend to talk. Get closure. You're acting jealous for no reason. Jealous? This is about trust, Elena. You lied straight to my face. Well, via text, and ditched our wedding prep for a tropical fling. It wasn't a fling. We shared a suite, but nothing happened. You're being paranoid. Shared a suite. Got it. I stood, needing distance. The wedding's off. You can crash here tonight, but find somewhere else tomorrow. Her face crumpled. You can't mean that. We've invested so much, the venue, the band, everything. Hawaii was a mistake, but don't throw us away over it. It's not a mistake when it's premeditated. And yeah, I've invested a lot, but I'm done. She pleaded as I headed to the guest room, promising therapy, vowing change. I locked the door, staring at the ceiling all night, replaying our good times. The spontaneous road trip to Big Sur where I proposed under the stars, her yes echoing with joy. How had we gotten here? The next morning, while she was out, job hunting or whatever, I sprang into action, called the vineyard first. Personal circumstances. I explained to the coordinator, a kind woman named Lisa. Proof available if needed. She sighed sympathetically. Happens more than you'd think. With your clauses, we can refund 80% minus the non-recoverable fees. I emailed the screenshots. She approved quickly. Florist, photographer, caterer, same drill. Most were flexible, especially with evidence. Integrity matters in love and business, the caterer quipped. By afternoon, I'd clawed back about $11,000 of the $15,000. The hit stung, but it beat a lifetime of regret. Then the harder call, Elena's mom, Carla. We'd bonded over family dinners. She loved my furniture pieces. I hate to tell you this, I started, keeping it factual. The wedding's canceled. Elena went to Hawaii with her ex. Lied about a family emergency. Carla gasped, then went quiet. That doesn't sound like her. But if it's true, I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve that. Her brother Alex texted me later. Mom filled me in. Can't believe it. You're a good guy. She blew it. I boxed Elena's stuff methodically. Clothes, books, that vintage lamp she'd brought when she moved in. No rage, just efficiency, like streamlining a production line at my studio. When she returned, the boxes lined the hall. What's this? She demanded, spotting them. Your things. And here's the key to a storage unit, paid for a month. She glanced at the engagement ring on her finger, the one with the sapphire I'd custom set to match her eyes. What about this? Keep it if you want, but I'd prefer it back. It's a family heirloom from my aunt. She yanked it off, tossing it on the counter. Fine, take your precious ring. And the refunds? We should divide them fairly. I chipped in for the invitations and DJ. I nearly chuckled. You put in maybe $3,000 total. I covered the bulk. And since you're the reason it's all scrapped, no split. That's bullshit. You're leaving me high and dry. I quit my lease to live here. Your choices, not mine. Doors that way. She stormed out, yelling about pettiness and revenge. I changed the locks, poured a glass of the Cabernet we'd saved for toasts, and let the silence settle. Peaceful, almost. But peace didn't last. The following day, an email from a lawyer, claims of slander for spreading lies to her family and vendors. Empty threat, truth defends itself, but it ignited something. If she wanted war, fine. I'd kept it offline till then. Privacy mattered to me. But this? I drafted a post on Facebook. Side by side, her emergency text and the Hawaii photos. Caption: why the wedding won't happen. Grateful for refunds and moving on. Tagged her mom, Alex, mutual friends, even her marketing team at the ad agency, where reputation was everything. It spread like wildfire in our circles. Shares, comments, dodged a bullet. She's trash. Elena blew up my phone from unknowns, voicemails of sobs, accusations. You've destroyed me. My job's on the line. I ignored it all, focusing on my firm. A big order came in for bespoke office pieces. My team of 8 buzzed with energy. A week later, Carla called. We've asked Elena to give us space. Lying like that, it's unacceptable. Her voice cracked. We thought she was better. Thanks for telling me. Take care. Then Elena appeared at my door, disheveled, bags under her eyes. Mom and Alex aren't talking to me. Derek ghosted. Work suspended me for conduct review. Let me stay, just till I sort it. Sorry, no. Storage units open till month's end. You caused this. Your fragile pride couldn't handle one slip-up. One slip-up. You planned deceit, cheated, then lawyered up. Own it. She left defeated. I felt a twinge, pity, maybe, but no regret. 2 months on, the wedding date passed unmarked. I heard Elena relocated to Portland, crashing with a friend, temping at a call center. Her profiles vanished online. Carla updates me sporadically. She's reflecting, we hope. Me? Thriving. Firms expanding. Landed a hotel chain contract for lobby installs. Recouped all losses, vendors refunded, and Carla insisted on covering the gap. Principle over pennies, she said. The Vineyard reached out. A nonprofit needed space for a fundraiser. I donated the slot. Kids' education program benefited. They sent a plaque. It hangs in my office, symbol of good from bad. Dating? Dipped a toe coffee with a graphic designer last week. No rush. The ring's tucked away, waiting for someone whose actions align with words. Edit. Thanks for the kind words. Everyone. Yeah, the lawyer thing fizzled. My buddy's firm shut it down fast. No defamation worries. Facts speak. Warning signs? Hindsight. Her obsession with perfect appearances. Lingering ex-chats she called friendly, vague weekend trips. Live and learn.to those saying I went too far posting. When betrayal meets bullying, silence isn't golden. Consequences teach. Financially solid business cushions blows. It's about integrity, not cash. Update for months later. Shop's humming. Just hired 2 more craftsmen. Casual outings continue. Met someone intriguing at an art show. Early days. Elena tried contacting via a cousin. I passed. Closure's mine now. Carla and Alex had me over for barbecue. Awkward at first, but genuine. Alex clapped my shoulder. Family's choices don't define us. Glad you're okay. The Vineyard sent event photos, smiling kids with new books. Reminder, pain pivots to purpose. Lesson? Trust's foundation. Without it, nothing stands. I built a life once, rebuilding stronger.